Hey, my love bugs, good morning. So I hope y'all rather be with me and all my bullshit, because I'm making my way into work. So hey booze, hey booze, hey booze, hey. I'm about to get right down to it. So kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about yesterday before my live started janking out is I wanted to talk to you guys about intuition, because I don't know, like, I just want to sprinkle into your consciousness and encourage you guys about the fact that intuition is so very subtle, but yet and still is so imperative for you to have success in your life. So y'all see my shirt. Oh, long story short, God saved my life, right? And God can't save your life. God can't speak to you if you are not grounded enough in your emotions to be able to follow your intuition, listen to your discernment, all of that kind of stuff. It requires, it's the same thing, but it requires you to be grounded in your emotions. Know what emotions are yours, what emotions are not yours, right? What things are being projected at you. Those of us that are empaths, we are always very sensitive to energy. So if people want to decide that they want to sit back and send you a whole bunch of crazy, negative, low vibrational energy, guess what? You may actually pick up on that energy and think that that energy is yours. So you have to be very, very careful not to do that. Now, I'll use myself as an example. I just moved into my new house. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy to be back with all my things. And my daughter was here and I was battling with loneliness. What? Now, I personally know that loneliness is not something that I've ever really had to contend with, like, on a serious basis. Like 2020 quarantine, like, I was good. Like, I don't mind being in my own company, right? But yet I'm struggling with, like, this loneliness, right? So I had to recognize what emotions were my emotions and what things I need to banish and how I needed to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do. Like, i.e. your spiritual hygiene is going to be very, very important. So, you know, whatever it is that you do to deal with low vibrational things, entities, do that, okay? I ain't going to tell y'all what I do per se. If I do, you gotta pay for it. But anyway, do what it is that you need to do to basically get yourself back into the space that you need to be in, right? Oh, I love my parents, but they just be blocking up the. I'm gonna get somebody's mom. Oh, shame on her. She plays too much. So yeah, and then also too, real quick before I go in this building, also too, intuition. Let's talk about it. So I had some mutual belongings, right? So y'all know I used to be married. I had some mutual belongings. Now, those mutual belongings were up in my old house. I was feeling like maybe I shouldn't put them up in this house because I don't really want nobody to have access to me, my energy, my space, nothing like that, right? I want to be very, very mindful of how it is that I am protecting myself, right? And sometimes the things that were okay in one season may not be okay in another season. So I was debating between whether or not to put up these mutual belongings. They were just pictures, right? Y'all, let me tell y'all, when I decided that I wasn't going to put those pictures up, or when I decided I was going to take those pictures down and replace them, let me tell y'all, when I decided, you know what, no cursed items will be in my house, I'm not going to put those pictures up, and I took those pictures down, let me tell y'all, I started feeling 100% better. Why? No, matter of fact, let me take it all the way back. When I started to envision myself taking the pictures down, replacing them, getting something different, whatever the case may be, like not trying to like save money and worry about, I started to feel better, right? Just the thought of replacing them made me feel better. So then, when I went in the house, took the pictures down, put them bitches out in the trash, I really felt 100% better, right? So what's the moral of this story? Follow your intuition. Sometimes it's not going to scream at you. Sometimes it's going to be real subtle, and you can't allow allow certain routines and things that you always did, or certain mindsets or certain ways of thinking to keep you trapped in a cycle that's only going to cause you to repeat cycles. Or you think that, oh, this is a comfortable way of doing things, but the comfortable way of doing things may keep you in a space that's going to cause you to ultimately feel uncomfortable, right? So if I kept those pictures, because it's comfortable, I might have actually been contending with a spirit that I didn't necessarily want to be contending with, right? So I just want to remind you guys, always listen to your intuition, stay grounded in your emotions, know what emotions are yours and what emotions are somebody else's, meaning that they're just being projected onto you. And as an empath, you are sensitive to those emotions, so sometimes they feel like they're your own. But if you know who you are, what it is that you stand on, you will have a better way of being able to differentiate between your shit and somebody else's shit. All right, know that I love y'all. I gotta get in this building. Have a wonderful day. Peace.